Good morning, YMCA family. How are you on this fine, blustery Monday? Remember, guys, only together are we stronger, and I am so glad that you are here with me this morning so that we can all be stronger together. So welcome to yoga. We're going to do a little stretching, a little breathing, and you will definitely be ready for the week ahead. So, as always, what do you need? You need a nice open space. Whatever you have today is great. I have a mat. So here we are, and you're also going to need a band so we can stretch your hammies, because what would it be with a yoga class if we didn't stretch our hammies, right? So, all right, open space, mat, you ready to go, sporting your yoga pants, right? Are you ready? I think that sounds like a good plan. So we'll go ahead and get started. Oh, by the way, I'm Jennifer, if I forgot to mention that. So here we are, ready in your space. Let's go ahead and get our week going, shall we? All right, lift up nice and tall, shoulders down. In fact, let's go ahead and give those shoulders just a little wiggle, just so you can shake them out, right? The day is early, so there's no tension anywhere in that body, right? You're all easy because you just woke up. And then we're gonna go ahead and rock a little side to side. So you wanna bring those hip bones right into contact with your mat. Maybe send those little fleshy bits of your hind parts out to the side. So we've got those hips right there on the mat. And then we're just gonna slide your hands to your knees, lift up tall, straight spine, and close your eyes. Good. So those eyes are closed and we can center ourselves. Maybe take a deep breath or two. If you'd like, as you breathe, you can certainly bring your hands to your tummy and just feel that breath move into the body. So inhale, feel the belly expand, feel the chest expand, feel that collarbone rise. And then as you exhale, the collarbone drops, chest contracts, and the tummy comes in. This is our 3-part breath. So inhale, tummy, chest, collarbone. Exhale, collarbone, chest, and tummy. Take another 3-part breath. Tummy, chest, collarbone. Exhale, collarbone, chest, and tummy. Take another, breathe at your own pace. Feel that breath move through the body. Go ahead and continue with that breath now and today. And then gently here, let's loosen up that body a bit. So roll that head around, make some easy circular rotations with that head and neck. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Easy and gentle. Let's roll that head around the other way. And we will lift that head right back up to the top. Take your shoulders, squeeze your shoulders behind your body as if you're giving yourself just a little chest expansion here. So we're just sending those shoulders back. Maybe lift the chin, look up. And then carefully here, bring those shoulders forward. Give yourself a little hug with just your shoulders. Good, one more time, open, chest to the sky, and hug it forward. Shoulders come on out, and lovely. Take a breath, inhale tall, and then exhale, scoop, chin to the chest, rounding through that spine. Look down at that tummy. Feel that roundness, feel that stretch through the spine. And then we'll lift up tall, right back up to the top. Excellent. Rotation to the right. A little spinal twist, a little easy rotation. So that spine is perfectly long. We're just rotating. Lovely. Through the center, other side. And back we go to the middle. That first twist felt really nice this morning. So scoop those arms out and lift to the sky. Lift up tall, bend the elbows, open up that chest. And let's go ahead and transition into some eagle arms here. So we're just gonna bring those elbows forward. Take the right elbow on top of the left and just wind up those arms as best you can. Wind them up, lifting here. Still with that nice straight spine. Try to lift those elbows up and away from the body. There are those eagle arms. You modify as you need to. And then let's turn the head to the right. So I don't know about you, but I feel a little nice, lovely stretch into that shoulder blade. Release those eagle arms. Swoop those arms out and up. Inhale, lift tall. And bend the elbows. Fantastic. Bring those elbows forward again. This time, left elbow on top of the right. Wind up those arms as best you can. Lift the elbows away from the body. And then maybe turn that head to the left. Excellent. Release, untangle. Take a big swoop. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Good job. Wiggle it out, inch the nose, right? So we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a nice fold forward, but let's add a rotation today. So I'm gonna rotate over to the right in the direction of my right knee and just walk those hands forward a bit, round the nose towards the knee and come on down. So keep those hips grounded on that mat as you fold forward. It's a lovely stretch all the way through the left side of that back. Slowly here, walk it up to the top, rotate through the center, and then we'll just come on over to the other side. One hand on either side of that opposite knee, and over we go. Drop it down, round it. And walk it in, roll it up, and back to the center. Very nice. Wiggle out that upper body. Feeling just a little bit more loose. Let's go ahead and just come forward, walk out those hands, drop it down. And same thing, only now straight forward. So maybe feeling that stretch down through both sides of the back as well as all the way up that spinal column. Very nice. In and up. One more time, let's open up that chest. Take those hands, interlace those fingers here behind your lower back. Press that chest forward, lifty, lifty up tall. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Want to make sure that you are tall and lifted today. Squeeze and release. Excellent. Loosen up. We want to make our way out towards half hero today. So in order to do that, we need to loosen up through those hips. So I'm going to rotate to the side. I'm going to go ahead and drop down onto those elbows. Go ahead and choose a leg, and then let's just roll that leg around in that hip socket, loosening up through that hip joint, bringing a little mobility into it. Right? Making some nice slow circles. Remember, if you hear pops and creaks, that's all perfectly normal so long as it doesn't hurt. Right? Roll that leg around in the opposite direction. Good job. We're going to take that leg and we're going to stack it on top of the other. So the leg that just did all that movement, let's flop both knees in that direction. Doesn't go down very far, it just flops down a little bit so we can catch that little stretch into that opposite hip. maybe into that oblique. Excellent. Come on up to the top, unstack, and let's loosen up that other leg. Loosen that hip joint. There we go. Good. Around opposite direction. Very nice. Maybe one more circle. We'll go ahead and stack that knee on top of the other, and the knee that's on top, flop in that direction. There's that little flop. There we go. So those hips are loose, maybe. Come on back to the center and press yourself up to the top. Nice. Now we're going to make our way into hero pose now that those hips are a little bit more loose. So again, modify as you need to. I'm going to stack my right knee on top of the left. I mean, like a little knee sandwich there, right? And those hands can come by those feet, and we're just going to fold forward. So drop that nose down towards that top knee. Grounding both hips into the mat, just like we did earlier. We'll go ahead and scoop, round and roll up to the top, and let's add a nice cow face pose onto things. So let's reach the left arm to the sky today. Left arm goes up, left hand comes down onto your back, and for your cow face pose, we've got a couple of options. So maybe let's just press up with your right hand on that left elbow. We get a nice stretch into that tricep. Or we can just reach that opposite arm down and under. So those fingertips don't have to touch. We just want to make sure we're pointing that elbow up to the sky and lift it up tall. There's our hero and our cow face pose. Breathe. And release right into a twist. Rotation to the right. I've got my right leg on top, so I'm just going to rotate on around to the right here. Easy twist. And back to the center. Good job. Let's go ahead and find that other hero pose. So right knee down, left knee on top. Just stack up those legs into a regular cross-legged position as well. And once you've found that position, let's drop that nose forward. Nose and knee come closer together. Take a breath, and then scoop, round and roll up to the top. Good job. Hips are grounded wherever they are. Right arm scoops up, right hand comes down on your back, and you find your cow face pose. You can even use your strap or your band today, right? If that works for you. So up we go, straight spine, pushing that elbow upward. Cow face pose. And release. Let's add that twist. So there's that twist to the left. Fantastic. And back to the center. Beautiful. Untangle those legs. We need to go ahead and come down onto our backs. So you've got your band with you, your band, your strap, your towel, your scarf, whatever it is, right? Keep that fella nearby, and then let's go ahead and just hang on to those legs, and then slowly here, roll down. Hug those knees into your chest. There we go. We'll take a breath. Inhale here. Exhale, soften. Soften up the shoulders. Feel that body melt down into the floor a bit, and we'll just go ahead and give that body a little side to side rock. There we go. Nice. Good. Take those hands, slide those hands over that right shin or behind that right thigh, and let's stretch that left leg down and out along your mat. Flex both feet. Pressure energy out through those heels right here. This is our Upanasana pose. And that mid-back presses down into the mat. Feel those heels reaching forward. And we'll swap it out. Hug that left knee into that chest. Right leg reaches down and out. There's the other Upanasana. Feeling that lovely stretch perhaps into that right hip flexor here. Reach, reach, reach. And relax. Wiggle out those ankles. Set one foot on the mat. Set the other foot on the mat. And then let's go ahead and just flop those knees out and open. Here we have reclining butterfly. And let's add another chest opener. So let's go ahead and reach the arms here over the head. Extend out through those fingertips. We can feel that chest opening up to the sky, a little arch through the spine. And then let's relax the arms. Arms are here behind you on that mat. And we're just gonna slowly bend the elbows. Elbows bend a bit. And I want you to try to keep the shoulder blades on that mat. There we go. So we just come into a nice military press position with those arms, but the chest is open, the shoulders and the hands relaxing on that floor. Chest open, hips open. Very nice. Take a breath, inhale here. And exhale. Good job. Draw those knees in. We're gonna duck walk those feet off the edges of your mat, and then just allow the knees to flop towards each other. I'm not gonna flop down all the way, they're just gonna flop towards each other. And then excellent, up to the top they go. Maybe just duck walk those heels in a little bit so that we can perhaps windshield wiper those legs. To the right, inhale, and to the left, exhale. Lovely, take your time. Inhale in one direction, exhale in the opposite. Just a gentle flop. Making this work for you. And beautiful. Back to the center, go ahead and bring those legs in the rest of the way. And we're gonna go ahead and scoop those arms here down beside you, palms face down, ready to press up into Setu Bandhasana. So inhale here, nice and strong. Exhale, scoop up that tailbone. Push your weight into those feet and lift those hips up to the sky. Up we go at the top, squeeze up those glutes. Inhale here. And exhale, lower down. Feeling fancy today? Let's go ahead and make sure those feet are a little closer together. We're gonna reach the right leg up to the sky, bent, straight, doesn't matter. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, press those hips to the sky. Stay at the top, inhale, breathe in. And exhale, lower down. Lovely, other side, right leg down, left leg up, inhale, and exhale. Inhale at the top, and exhale, lower down. Nice, let's do one more. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, both feet down, scoop, round and roll, lift to the top. This time, once we arrive on the seam, let's go ahead and roll the heels off the floor. Knees are squeezing close-ish together. There we are, stay at the top, inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, lift up those glutes. One more time, inhale, breathe in. And exhale, lower down. Roll yourselves back to the mat and hug the knees to the chest. Scooping up into diamond pose to release. So big ol' scoop. There we are. And relax it down. Good job. How about a little wiggle here? And then we need to stretch those hammies. So important to stretch those hammies, yeah? So strap, towel, band, whatever is nearby. Let's go ahead and loop it up and around that right foot. And let's just pull down gently. Push that right heel to the sky, and let's lengthen through the back of that right leg. Excellent. Oh, that feels nice. So remember, if you didn't remember to pick up a strap or a band, you can just keep that right leg nice and straight and hang on to it with your hands, yeah? Flex that right foot, push that right heel to the sky, and breathe. Excellent. Pulling that right leg just a little closer to your body. There we are. Maybe one more breath. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe in. And then we're gonna go ahead and reach up. Take your strap or your band just into that left hand. The right arm can flop out to the side T position. We're gonna keep your shoulders and your hips on the mat, and that right leg is just gonna drift over the center line of the body. There's a little drift. Take a breath, and up we go. Good. Transfer that strap now into that right hand, and let's drop that right leg out to the side. Push out through, still through that heel. Breathe here. Hips are level. And then today, let's stretch that left leg down and out along your mat. So reach out through that left heel, reach out through that right heel. And then we'll release that right leg. Bring it on down to meet the left. Give it a little shake. And then for a moment, let's just check in with your body. One side should definitely feel a little bit more loose than the other, but just notice that difference for a bit. And then let's go ahead and rectify it. So park that right foot on the floor, take your strap, your band, and let's loop up that left foot. We've got a nice hammy stretch. So left heel to the sky. There we go. Remember, just reach back and grab that leg if you didn't bring a towel or anything with you today. Just need to give that left leg a little bit of time to catch up with the right. There we go. Left heel to the sky. Take a breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Maybe one more breath. Inhale. And reach up. Take that strap into your right hand. Left arm flops out. And then leg just drifts over the center line here. So shoulders, everything flat and connected to the floor. The leg just has a little bit of a drift. And then up we go to the top. Strap comes into that left hand. Left leg opens out to the side, inner thigh stretch. Balance your hips. Breathe here. Good. And then as you can, straighten out that right leg. Push that right heel out and away from the left. Reach, reach, reach. And release. Release that left leg. Release your band. Wiggle out both legs. Here we go. Left leg should be feeling like it's caught up with the right. Hopefully. So relax here. Take a breath. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Fantastic. Right from here, bend a knee. Reach those hands behind that thigh and up. Up we go to the top. Good job. There we are. So we're gonna extend both legs out in front of you. You're gonna take a full forward seated bend. So let's scoop those arms out and up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hinge it forward. Dropping that nose down. We're gonna scoop, round and roll up to the top. Go ahead and slide those hands back to that mat behind you. A little bit of pressure on those palms, squeeze in your tummy, and press up into reverse plank. Up we go. Looking up, lifting it up, and lower down. Bend your knees if you need a little bit more support there. Find a crab pose instead, perhaps. Inhale, let's try that again. Scoop it up, exhale, fold forward. Scoop, round and roll. Again, slide those hands back. We're gonna press up. We're gonna lift a leg this time. So inhale, breathe in. Exhale, scoop up those hips. There we go. If you can, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg down. Press those hips skyward, and down we go. One more time. This time we use that left leg. Scoop it up. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Scoopy, scoopy. And then pause to that mat. Take a breath. Up we go, reverse plank. Breathe with the left leg if you can. Up go those hips, and down go those hips. Fantastic. Up tall, we'll want to relax those wrists a little, shake those guys out. Relax your legs, and let's just give it a nice fold forward into starfish. So flop those knees out and open, drop your nose down. Breathe here. Very nice. If you like, maybe gently swing your head from side to side, right and left. We'll scoop ourselves to the center, roll back up to the top. Check in with all your body parts, your tummy, your back, your hips. Everything should be feeling a little bit more loose, hopefully. So we are gonna go ahead and just gently flop over to your hands and knees. So come on up. However you get there is just fine. So there we are. Hands under the shoulders or fists. You can always choose that position instead, right? And so once we are here, let's go ahead and drop into our cow pose today. So drop that belly button to the floor, lift the head, lift the glutes, open up that chest. And neutral spine. One more time, drop it down into cow. And release, neutral spine. Taking that right leg behind you, we're gonna find that tiger pose. So right leg reaches back, left arm reaches forward, lengthen through the fingertips, reach through the toes. Lots of energy here. Close your eyes. And then slowly lower down. Same thing, let's try the tiger on the other side. So left leg back, and then right arm forward. Reach it long, close your eyes. Really find that balance. And if those eyes are closed, you might feel a little bit of wiggling here. It's okay. But let's lower down all fours. So one more time, let's transition to tiger. So really make sure that you're in an excellent position here. We're gonna leave the eyes open this time, but as you shift into tiger, we're gonna move the arm and the leg opposites at the same time. But I want you to, this time, try not to shift around a little bit. So you gotta pull that belly in to make sure that core is strong. And then as you're ready, left arm, right leg, float them out. Keep everything steady. Nothing moves, even in the position. Lower down. Try to de-wobble. Once you're secure on all fours, you stay there exactly, and arm and leg reach out. And lower down. It's actually very challenging. Try not to move. So scoop it up, round it, cat stretch. We're gonna press back into rocket cat. So push those hips back towards those heels. Stop before you get there. And we get that lovely stretch through that spine. Neck is soft. And excellent, up we go. Release it. Fantastic, neutral spine. We're gonna make our way down to the mat. So tuck up your toes, press up, down dog. Shoulders are down. While we're here, walk your dog. A little shifting from foot to foot. Weight comes back to both feet. Let's go ahead and come forward into plank. Tighten up your tummy, tighten up those hind parts. We're gonna lower everything to the mat, lower down through that forelimb staff pose. Release your toes, scoop, and lift into cobra. Shoulders are down, ears are lifted. You can feel those lowest ribs connecting to your mat. In fact, let's float those hands back. There's our flying cobra. Palms to the sky. Lift the thighs off the floor. Float on your tummy, reverse boat. Up, up, up. Lifty, lifty. And release down. Very nice. Forehead to the floor. You can turn your cheek to one side if you'd like. Relax your glutes for just a moment. We're gonna make our way into locust today. So inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more time, inhale. And as you exhale, bring the chin back to the mat. We're gonna park that chin on the floor. Make fist with your hands. Go ahead and actually rock your body from side to side. Bring those forearms right underneath those hips. And then we glue the chin back to the mat. We're gonna energize the legs. So pointing all 10 of your toes. As you can, squeeze in your belly, squeeze up your glutes, and lift up the legs. There's our locust, but really do keep that chin on the floor. Up, up, up. Lift up a little higher if you can, up, up, up. And release. Legs to the mat. Release those arms. Draw those hands here up underneath you. And then we'll just go ahead and press up and back into a nice child's pose. There. So wiggle it on back. Adjust however you need to. Widen the knees perhaps. And lift up to hands and knees. From here, let's rotate into side gate pose. So I'm gonna leave my left knee and my left hand on the floor, extend out the right leg, and just reach the right arm up to the sky. Lift it up nice and tall. We get that lovely, lovely stretch, that reach into that right oblique. That feels stellar. Lengthen the arms, lift up. And then we'll just carefully come here through the center, rotate to the other side, left arm up, right hand down, balance in side gate. And then down we go. Let's flip back to the first side. Let's try that side gate once again, but if you are feeling all kinds of fancy today, maybe you can take that left foot out to meet the right And there's our side plank. So side plank, side gate, it's all good. Reach to the sky and breathe. Good job. Lower down, flat to that second side. Either stay here in side gate or reach into side plank. Fantastic. Everything comes back to that mat. We need to make our way up to standing. So tuck up those toes, push those hips up to the sky. There we go. Reach your head back towards your toes. And then we're gonna soften up the knees. Maybe walk those feet forward towards your hands once you get there. Let's cross the arms at the elbows. Make sure the knees are soft. And then let's just give that body a little rock. A little side to side. You can rock it, you can make some little figure eights. But wherever you are, center it up, soften up the arms and elbows, and then let's go ahead, scoop, round and roll up to the top, and then give those shoulders a couple of rolls once you get there. Up, up, up. And relax those arms down beside you. And let's stand up tall in that nice lifted mountain pose, right? Wiggle out the fingers, just let those hands relax however they are cozy. We'll take a breath and relax. Before we make our way out to a nice strong balance today, position your hands on your core, right here on your tummy. So let's think about that three-part breath that we started with today, but also at the same time, think about your center. So inhale, tummy, chest, collarbone. Exhale, collarbone, chest, and tummy. Take another, inhale, tummy, chest, collarbone. Exhaling, collarbone, chest, and tummy. Take another, feel your breath in your body. Good, open your eyes as you're ready, feeling nice and secure, strong and lifted. Excellent. Let's go ahead and take those arms down and up. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, float the arms down beside you. Lovely. So today, we're gonna find a nice vinyasa, making our way into Warrior 3. Although, actually, let's go ahead and change that to Flamingo today. That way we've got those arms out for balance. So, reaching the arms out, lifting tall, make sure you've got enough room here behind you. We're gonna inhale tall, and then exhale, come forward into Flamingo. Inhale up, exhale out. You move with your breath, moving through that nice balance. When that leg comes back to that mat next, let's go ahead and float those arms up overhead, reach to the sky, interlace the fingers, tighten up your derriere, give it a little backwards bend, and lift to the top. Separate those hands. Let's go ahead here, take your right leg, cross it in front of the left, and then soft knee, swan dive forward. Good balance. Scoop it up, flat back, lift to the top, and exhale, arms come down. Good strong center, uncross those legs, and let's go ahead and find that flamingo balance, opposite side. Arms out, Inhale to the top. Exhale, hinge it over. You move with your breath. Both of those legs are down on that mat. Let's take a breath, scoop up tall, interlace those fingers together, tighten up your derriere, little backwards bend. Lifty, lifty up to the top. Take that left foot, cross it over in front of the right, and swan dive down. Down we go, and flat back. Scoop it up. Reach to the sky. Exhale down. We're going to bring your hands to your heart at namaste. And uncross those legs. Good. Wiggle it out. Close your eyes. So hands are here at that chest, right here at namaste. Eyes are closed. Feel your center. Your sense of balance. Take a breath. Grow a little bit longer here. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Release those hands beside you. I'm gonna go ahead and step to the back of my mat. So from here, chin to the chest, roll that head forward, reaching those hands down to the floor. You've got that nice forward fold. Go ahead and make your way out into down dog. There's your down dog. Take a breath and come forward into plank. Very nice. There's our plank. Squeezing in that belly. Inhale, lowering you here into that four-limb staff pose. So let's inhale at the top. Exhale, hover down. Then we release to the mat. Release the toes. Scoop up once again, cobra. And release it. Fantastic. From here, press yourselves up and back. Come on in to that nice child's pose once again. There we go. And let's give it a little angle to that child's pose today. Take both hands over to the right side of your mat. Push those hips back to the left. And then to the other side. Both hands come on over to the left. Push those hips to the right. And excellent. To the center. Untangle those arms. Scoop, round and roll, right on up into Thunderbolt. If you can, tuck up those toes. Have a seat, tuck up those toes right there into cobbler's pose. We won't stay here long, just a breath or two. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Release. Release so that you can just flip yourselves over onto those hind parts. There we go. And let's just finish with a little supine rock today. So hang on to those thighs or to those shins. Whatever you've got going on, we'll just come back and up. Finding your balance or touching your toes to the floor, whatever's good. So we just want to rock that back out. Nice and easy. Beautiful. One more time. Let's go ahead and come on down. Hug those knees of yours right into the chest. Rock a little side to side. Feels nice. And we'll give it a good spinal twist. So center up those knees, flop those arms out to the side, T position, and then let's just take both knees over to the right. Good. Let's make it a full spinal twist today. So those knees are over on the right, scoop your right arm up to the sky, reach it across the body, tuck that right hand underneath your left arm. We'll go ahead and untangle those arms. Roll the knees through the center. Flop the knees to the left. There's that little left flop. And then that left arm reaches up and over. Maybe turn that head to the right while you're at it. And excellent. Untangle those arms. Draw those knees back to the center, reach down, grab your big toes, and let's find that dead bug pose. So there's that dead bug pose. You can add a little rock if that feels right. There's that nice dead bug. Press your tailbone to the floor. And lovely soles of the feet come together. Grab your ankles, scoop your nose up towards those feet. Hug it up. And release it down. Excellent. Knees come together, feet come to that mat. Wiggle it out. Stretch those legs down and out along the floor. Wiggle everything out once again. And here you are ready in this position for Yoga Nidra. So you stay right there. I'm gonna come on up. And let's make sure, as you are relaxed there on your mat, that you are all kinds of snugly. So make sure you grab your little socks and sweatshirts if you need them. Maybe you can grab a pillow or two. Maybe you've got some blocks, but you just want to snuggle into that relaxed position so we can spend our remaining time together, right? So stretching, twisting, lengthening, whatever you need in order to be cozy. Yeah. So let's lift up and lengthen, and then just melt down into your mat. Check in with your body. Check in with your breath. We're gonna inhale today, and then as we exhale, we're gonna melt and soften that entire body. So if there's any tension hanging around in that body anywhere, we want to just let it be. Let it exhale, let it melt away from the body so that you can just soften and sink into your mat. So let's go ahead and take in that breath. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, melt and release. Right on down into that mat. Let your mat support you. Let's do that one more time just to make sure. So inhale, breathe in. Exhale, soften through all of those body parts. Melt yourself into that mat. Sans tension, sans stress. That body is just at ease. In this space, relaxed. So with that body there in this space, let's just go ahead and take a moment to notice your breath. Feel that breath move through the body. It's no longer that three-part breath, but you just feel that chest rise and you feel it fall. Notice your breath. And then from that breath, let's go ahead and just turn that focus inward to the mind, finding that quiet, peaceful, silent place. That place where you're always safe and gentle, serene and easy. Let's just relax in this space and enjoy a few moments of solitude. slowly and carefully, let's go ahead and make your way back into your space, wherever you are. Feeling that breath, feeling your body still supported by your mat. Take a moment here to deepen that breath. And to maybe start to wiggle those fingers and toes around a little. You might like to stretch out or even roll over onto your side for just a wee bit more. And then as you like, you can either stay here in this position, you can go ahead and make your way back up into a seated position. Just moving slowly and gently. Wherever you are is good. But let's go ahead and close those eyes. Come to that final place of quiet. Taking in that nice deep breath, thinking about your own uplifting idea, thought, prayer, or just a nice moment of silence. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti to you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm so glad that you were. I'm so glad that we could all start our day off on a fantastic note. Keep a good thought with you. Wash your hands. Get your vitamin D. A little difficult today with the weather, but be very safe. And I can't wait to see you all again very soon. So namaste. Hi guys, it's Jennifer. Thanks again for working out with me today. This is Cheddar. He's a little sleepy. It's his mid-morning nap, but he did want me to remind you to go wash your paws. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.